Chosen one, you're a divine money manager. God is with you. This is not just a message. It's an activation, an awakening of a deeper knowing inside you that was placed there long before you ever knew what wealth was. You were marked, destined, and chosen not just to receive abundance, but to manage it divinely. You are not simply a receiver of money. You are a channel, a custodian, and a multiplier of divine provision. Your hands were never ordinary. They were designed to handle wealth with the wisdom of heaven. As you watch this video, stay until the very end and allow these words to ignite your inner power. Drop your warmest wishes and write 99 in the comments. This is the moment your deepest desires begin to flow into reality. The universe is responding to your vibration. Your wish is not a whisper, it's a command when backed by faith. Now, chosen one, like this video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel and listen carefully. Money is about to start flowing to you differently. The flow won't feel random. It won't be unstable. It won't tease you, then disappear. Number. This time, money is coming with structure. It's coming with rhythm. It's coming because heaven sees you as trustworthy. You've been trained in the shadows. You've been prepared through delay. You've been humbled through tests. And now you're ready. You're ready not just to spend, but to steward. Not just to hold, but to multiply. Not just to manage, but to move mountains with it. You are entering a time where you will be shown how to lead wealth, not follow it. You will speak, and finances will obey. You will plan, and resources will align. You will dream, and provision will appear. You're not just about to get more money, you're about to become more. Because divine money managers don't chase wealth. They create environments where wealth thrives. You've been entrusted with this role because you've proven something most people never understand. That wealth without divine purpose is unstable, but wealth aligned with divine wisdom becomes unstoppable. And this is why your relationship with money is about to change forever. Money is not your master. Money is your servant, and you are its righteous manager. Some of the financial tension you felt wasn't punishment. It was preparation. The stretching, the lack, the sudden reversals. They were teaching moments. Heaven was molding your mindset. God was anchoring your heart. Because where you're going, you can't afford to mishandle what's coming. You're going to be managing resources not just for yourself, but for communities, families, and even nations. What's being deposited into your life is going to fund vision, purpose, legacy, and healing. Your stewardship is sacred. You are going to be shown how to think differently about money. No more survival. No more fear. No more counting coins while dreaming of castles. You are about to be given the blueprint, and that blueprint will lead to overflow. Divine money managers are not bound by the world's economic rules. They operate under a kingdom system where provision is driven by purpose and release is activated by faith. You're going to look back and realize the reason why money kept slipping away in your past wasn't because you were unlucky. It was because the right version of you hadn't been born yet. But that version is alive now. The version of you who sets boundaries. The version who says no to distractions. The version who sees wealth as a weapon to heal the world. That's who's being activated now. Divine money management starts in the mind. The first wealth you'll ever control is thought wealth. The moment you begin to discipline your thoughts, your reality changes. So today, begin to see yourself as someone who manages millions with peace, with clarity, and with purpose. Because if you can hold that vision, heaven will pour into it. You are being positioned to receive, manage, grow, and distribute blessings with grace and strategy. You've been chosen to operate differently. People may call you intense. They may not understand why you're so focused. But that's because they don't know what you're building. You're constructing something divine. A future funded by alignment. A life framed by intention. A reality anchored in trust. Every dollar that flows to you will now carry divine energy. It won't be aimless. It'll be assignment-based. This is why you are no longer allowed to speak lack. No more talking down on yourself. No more saying, "I can't afford that." If you're truly a divine money manager, then your words are contracts. Your beliefs are instructions. Your emotions are signals. You are commanding the flow with every thought and declaration. Speak abundance. Think stewardship. Feel deserving. You've earned this role in the spiritual realm, and now the physical realm must reflect it. Even your desires are about to change. Where once you only wanted money to escape your situation, now you'll want it to elevate others. You'll feel the urge to give, to bless, to pour into lives around you. That's not weakness. That's divine currency flowing through you. That's the proof that you're operating on a higher frequency now. Do not be surprised when doors open unexpectedly. This is heaven's way of confirming that the promotion has already been signed. You're being promoted in silence first, because divine wealth doesn't need announcement. It reveals itself in moments of alignment. As you follow your divine instincts, as you trust the nudges, as you say yes to the unknown, you will watch miracles move through your finances. And yes, supernatural provision is real. You won't be able to explain some of it. You'll just know this wasn't luck, this wasn't logic, this wasn't labor, this was God. You'll check an account and weep. You'll receive a contract and laugh. You'll wake up to an answer that had been delayed for years. Because the moment you surrendered the need to control, you invited the divine to take over. Chosen one, this is your reality now. You're walking into divine money management, not just in word, but in structure. You'll learn how to invest with discernment. You'll budget with faith. You'll sow with confidence. You'll give without fear. You'll rest, knowing that what you oversee is already blessed. Because it's not just money anymore, it's divine currency. And it flows through clean vessels. Keep your spirit open. Keep your thoughts elevated. You're about to witness something unbelievable. The type of financial growth that seems impossible until it's in your hands. And when it comes, you'll remember these words. You were always meant for this. This isn't a fluke. This is fulfillment. This is only the beginning. There are systems being revealed to you right now. Supernatural financial systems that the average person can't access. You're not just being upgraded in wealth, you're being upgraded in capacity. Because this isn't about just having money, it's about managing impact. You are a vessel that will hold the ideas, visions, and divine instructions that require financial power to bring into the world. This is why things had to change. The people around you, the patterns you used to follow, the spending habits that drained your energy. They were all being removed, not to punish you, but to purify your path. The divine doesn't bless clutter. The divine blesses clarity. And now that you've stepped into this new clarity, wealth is beginning to respond. Opportunities are aligning. Connections are resurfacing. Miracles are becoming routine. You are now in training for legacy. Divine money managers don't just live for the now, they build for the future. Your children, your name, your footprint on the earth is being preserved by the decisions you're making in this season. That's why the stakes feel higher. That's why the pressure has intensified. Because what you're building will outlast you. You're not just planning for years, you're planting for generations. And don't be surprised if people start asking for your guidance. Financial questions, investment advice, strategy sessions. They may not even understand why they're drawn to you, but their spirit knows what you carry. You have a divine download that can't be taught in a classroom. You carry financial wisdom coded with purpose. When you speak, it's not just intellect, it's insight. Get ready to see divine money miracles multiply. Resources will begin to show up in the most unexpected ways. People you haven't heard from in years will reach out with blessings. Refunds you forgot about will land in your account. Business ideas will be reborn. Delayed payments will be released. Unexpected contracts, financial gifts, and doors will appear, not as a coincidence, but as confirmation. The divine has appointed you as a storehouse. You are a living bank of miracles, and the withdrawals that others will receive through you are because you remained faithful when nothing made sense. You didn't give up. You didn't quit. You held on to the vision. You spoke over your finances when everything around you said not enough. That is why your increase will come with permanence. Not just a quick fix, but a permanent shift. Your money will now serve your mission. You won't be trapped in jobs or contracts that limit your soul. You'll step into partnerships that respect your spirit. You'll build in alignment. You'll work with joy. You'll lead with integrity. You'll give from overflow. And that overflow is going to be massive because the divine doesn't give small to those who carry big callings. Let's be clear. This isn't about being flashy. This isn't about proving anything to anyone. You're not called to impress. You're called to impact. The world has enough people chasing money to feel seen. What it needs are more chosen ones like you, who chase purpose and let money follow. You are becoming a magnet for money, not because of manipulation or desperation, but because of alignment. Your heart, your thoughts, and your energy are lining up with divine frequency. That's why you're being flooded with new insight. That's why you're starting to care about things like balance sheets, wealth transfer, passive income, and stewardship. That's your divine identity activating. And you'll notice this shift in how you spend. You'll pause before impulse decisions. You'll sense when something isn't a wise move. You'll feel drawn to investments that others overlook. You'll know when it's time to sow, to wait, or to walk away. That's not fear. It's discernment. That's the difference between being rich in the world and being trusted by heaven. There's a level of power coming to you that's beyond explanation. You won't have to fight for money. It will find you. It will chase you down. It will overflow in areas where there used to be drought. Your debts will shrink, your savings will grow, and your peace will multiply. All because you've surrendered to this sacred calling of divine money management. Your discipline is being rewarded. Every moment you said no to distractions. Every time you chose to study instead of scroll. Every decision you made to learn about finance, even when it felt overwhelming. It's all paying off. What used to confuse you will now excite you. What used to intimidate you will now motivate you. You're growing into the person who can hold millions with humility and grace. You are the solution someone has been praying for. Your financial breakthrough will unlock someone else's faith. Your testimony will shake people awake. They'll say, if it happened for them, maybe it can happen for me too. That's the impact of being a divine money manager. You don't just hold wealth, you activate hope. Get ready for rooms you didn't apply for. Emails that change your direction. Conversations that plant million-dollar seeds. Your alignment will attract what your hustle could never catch. This is not about grind, it's about grace. What others slave for, you will receive in a whisper. Because what you carry cannot be stolen, copied, or faked. It's yours by divine right. Keep elevating. Keep sharpening your skills. Keep learning the language of wealth. Read the books. Build the systems. Align your actions with your calling. Because the next level requires not just spiritual fire, but strategic excellence. And you have both. That's why you're dangerous. That's why the enemy tried to keep you broke. Because a wealthy you is unstoppable. But guess what? That season of being stopped is over. Your destiny has a green light. Your spirit is ready. Your resources are increasing. And your time is now. You've stepped into a divine economy. This isn't about market trends or government systems. You are operating on heaven's supply chain now. That means even when the world says recession, your household will say replenishment. Even when others are stuck in fear, you'll be living in flow. Because the rules are different for those who are chosen to manage divine money. Your source is not the world. It's something higher, deeper, eternal. There is a release happening in the unseen. Right now, as you're listening to this message, approvals are being made. Delays are being reversed. Restrictions are being lifted. Not because of who you know, but because of who you are. You were built for this. And the divine doesn't place you in charge of resources unless it's time for those resources to respond to your voice. There's a new command in your spirit. You no longer ask money to come. You direct it. You no longer beg for opportunities. You assign them. Your mind has been trained through fire. Your soul has endured rejection. But now you rise with authority. You no longer hope something good might happen. Now you expect it. And expectation is the first language of manifestation. You are learning how to build divine wealth in silence. No need for public announcements. No need to prove anything. The most powerful managers of money aren't loud. They are focused. They don't chase attention. They chase alignment. That's what you've become. A soul in deep alignment with divine wealth. And now, wealth recognizes your frequency and knows exactly where to find you. You are not greedy. You are not obsessed. You are appointed. There is a difference. When the divine places a financial calling on your life, it means you're meant to move money with meaning. It means your ideas aren't just ideas. They're blueprints. It means your goals aren't just dreams. They're divine instructions waiting to manifest through your obedience. That is why you must continue to honor the money that comes your way. Whether small or large, it's not about the number. It's about the trust. Every dollar is a test. Every seed is a sign. Every blessing is a tool. And when you treat it with care, reverence, and strategy, more is released. This is the law of divine multiplication. What you respect increases. There is a calmness coming to you now, an inner peace that says, I know I'm covered. You're not rushing. You're not forcing. You're allowing. You're aligning. And in that flow, divine provision becomes natural. The things you used to cry over will now flow easily. You'll no longer stress about how it will happen. You'll simply know that it must. You'll find yourself waking up with ideas that generate income. You'll be guided to decisions that unlock increase. You'll meet people who pour into your mission, and you'll realize that nothing was ever random. It was always orchestrated. Divine money managers don't wonder if they'll make it. They walk like they already have. This shift is permanent. You're not going back to who you used to be. That old mindset has expired. The person who feared money is gone. The person who doubted their worth is gone. The person who accepted crumbs is gone. You are now someone who manages wealth with a kingdom mindset. You are now someone who speaks abundance and sees it appear. You'll begin to hear divine instruction in the most practical places. Go here. Invest there. Wait. Speak. Rest. Move. That's divine strategy. Don't ignore it. Follow it. Because heaven will often whisper in ways the world overlooks. And as you obey those whispers, miracles manifest before your eyes. And don't be shocked when things start moving fast. What once took months will take moments. What once drained you will now excite you. You will be operating in acceleration, not because you're forcing it, but because you are in flow. That's how divine money works. It shows up when you're aligned, not when you're anxious. Your energy is being upgraded. Your presence will carry wealth. Even before money enters the room, your aura will prepare the space. You will walk into meetings and shift the entire atmosphere. People will feel drawn to your words, your confidence, your peace. That is spiritual currency in action. And soon, physical currency will follow it like a river. You'll no longer think in terms of survival. You'll think in terms of systems, streams of income, channels of flow, scalable ideas, legacy projects, blessing cycles. This is how divine money managers think. And because you've opened up to this level of strategy, the divine is opening up doors you never knew existed. You're being positioned to build with boldness. You'll launch ideas that solve problems and generate profit. You'll create platforms that serve people and produce prosperity. You'll give generously and never lack. You'll teach others how to steward and never beg. Your cup won't just be full, it will overflow. And that overflow is sacred. That's not just for you, it's for others. There are people tied to your obedience. There are lives connected to your increase. That's why you can't afford to stay small. You can't afford to think like you used to. Because your breakthrough has a ripple effect. And the wave starts with your yes. So say yes to this new identity. Say yes to being trusted with wealth. Say yes to receiving what's already yours. Say yes to operating with divine wisdom. Because the divine money manager in you is not becoming, it's here. You are already it. You just needed to remember. You've passed tests that others would have quit in. You've endured droughts that could have broken you. But you held the vision. You trusted the whisper. You kept showing up. And now the divine is showing up for you. Not just to bless you, but to build through you. You are not just another person on this earth. You are a manager of miracles, a steward of supernatural streams, a keeper of divine wealth. And what's coming will make all the struggle worth it. Because when you finally step into the fullness of this calling, you'll realize you weren't waiting on money. Money was waiting on you. This is a season where you're not just being blessed, you're being entrusted. Entrusted with overflow. Entrusted with decision-making power. Entrusted with influence that will stretch beyond borders. Because the divine doesn't place abundance in careless hands. It places it in the palms of those who are aware of what it means to carry purpose alongside provision. You'll begin to notice that your relationship with money is no longer reactive. It's intentional. It's intelligent. You're moving from emotional spending to energetic alignment. From impulse to insight. From lack to leadership. Every transaction you make is a declaration of the future you believe in. And now, you're spending, you're saving, you're investing. All of it reflects your divine assignment. There's a sacred order being established in your life. Divine money managers don't live in chaos. They live by clarity. That clarity will begin to organize your environment, your habits, your relationships, and your thoughts. You're being set apart. And being set apart means you cannot operate like the masses. You don't follow trends, you follow divine timing. You may feel a pull to isolate, not out of fear, but preparation. The divine is downloading instructions that need your full attention. This isn't just about external change. It's an internal rewiring. The old systems in your mind are collapsing. New beliefs are being installed. Wealth is not something you chase anymore. It's something you cultivate. And cultivation requires discipline. Divine money is sustained through consistency. There is no overflow without order, no breakthrough without alignment, no acceleration without intention. You are being matured into someone who not only receives, but retains wealth. Someone who doesn't just manifest, but manages it with grace. You are learning to trust yourself financially, and that shift alone is powerful. You're breaking the cycles of fear-based decisions. You're rewriting your entire money story. Every time you pause before spending, every time you choose wisdom over impulse, you're honoring the version of you that was born to lead in this realm. And soon, people will begin to ask how you did it. How you transformed not just your bank account, but your entire life. And your answer won't just be logic. It'll be testimony. Because your rise didn't come from hustle alone. It came from a divine alignment that turned your name into a key. Let's go deeper. You're going to become fluent in financial vision. You'll see patterns others don't. You'll spot opportunities others miss. You'll intuitively know what to touch and what to avoid. That's divine money intelligence activating inside of you. It's more than strategy. It's spiritual instinct. A knowing that flows straight from source. This is how divine money managers operate. With quiet confidence. With sacred stillness. With powerful intention. You will be unmoved by panic and untouched by scarcity, because you know who your true provider is. You're no longer seduced by the surface. You are grounded in substance. And this foundation is what gives you the strength to manage what's coming next. You are about to walk into partnerships that honor your value, deals that respect your worth, contracts that align with your vision. The days of being underpaid and overlooked are over. You no longer settle for crumbs while carrying kingdoms inside of you. You are a divine money manager, and the world is about to recognize it. Watch as what used to feel impossible begins to feel normal. The numbers will rise, the accounts will grow, the stress will fade, and you will find yourself in a place of ease. Not because it's always easy, but because you are equipped. You're not intimidated by increase. You've been prepared for it, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, logically. Even your relationship with giving is changing. You no longer give out of guilt or desperation. You give with power, with peace, with divine direction. And because your giving is now rooted in clarity, your return will be supernatural. You're giving into fertile ground, ground that multiplies, ground that builds generational wealth, ground that blesses you back in ways no one can predict. You'll no longer be jealous of others' wins, because you know what's assigned to you is tailor-made. No more comparing your lane, no more feeling behind. You are right on time. And the divine wealth that's attached to your name can never be claimed by another. What's yours is sacred. It's sealed. It's unfolding in real time. You will walk into rooms and shift the energy without saying a word. You will be honored where you were once rejected, celebrated where you were once ignored. All because you decided to manage what was in your hands like a professional, even when it wasn't much. That heart posture is what triggered your promotion. You proved you could handle little, and now much is being added to you. You'll start to think in seasons, not moments, because you're not just building for the next few weeks, you're building for decades. Every decision is an investment. Every choice is a seed. You are designing a financial future that is sustainable, scalable, and supernatural. And that is no small calling. That's divine money leadership. There is no need to announce your next move. Just align with it. No need to post every blessing. Just protect it. The divine sees your stewardship, and that is enough. The people meant to be blessed by your growth will find you. The opportunities meant to multiply your resources will locate you. You are walking in a frequency of financial favor now. And don't let old triggers pull you out of this alignment. You are not who you were. You are not your past decisions. You are not the old patterns. You are not your old bank statements. You are a renewed vessel, a chosen vessel, one that was marked not to survive, but to reign, not just to receive, but to release, not just to hold, but to handle with divine excellence. This is what makes you different. This is what qualifies you to rise. This is what will carry you into the highest realms of financial overflow, where your wealth is protected, your peace is intact, and your purpose is fully funded. You've entered a season where money is no longer random. It's regulated by your alignment. You're not just hoping for breakthroughs anymore. You're expecting them. You're not shocked by the overflow. You're ready for it. You're prepared. You've been stretched. You've been refined. Now you've become the version of you that the wealth was waiting for. And with that realization comes responsibility. Because divine money managers do not move recklessly. They move with revelation. You'll feel that in your spirit. Before you spend, you'll sense a pause. Before you invest, you'll be guided. Before you build, you'll receive blueprints from the divine. Nothing is rushed. Nothing is forced. Everything is aligned. You are learning to manage money with your energy first. You've realized that your thoughts are transactions. Your emotions are investments. Your time is currency. And when you master these, money becomes a reflection of what's already happening within you. This is how divine money managers operate, from the inside out. You're not waiting for confirmation anymore. You are the confirmation. You no longer need external permission to rise. The wealth you're about to oversee is responding to your identity, not your income. It's responding to who you believe yourself to be, not what you currently hold in your hand. This is a vibrational shift, a frequency reset, a divine recalibration of your financial destiny. You'll begin to notice that your intuition is becoming razor sharp. You'll look at a number and know exactly what to do. You'll hear an offer and instantly sense the truth behind it. You'll walk into a room and understand where your value belongs. That's not ego. That's elevation. That's divine awareness. You are now positioned to multiply, not just money, but momentum. You'll create ripple effects wherever you go. Your influence will generate increase. Your decisions will produce direction. People will rise simply by being in your presence. Why? Because money is only part of the miracle. You are the true resource. And this is why you've been protected in previous seasons. Not because you weren't ready to receive, but because you weren't ready to sustain. Now you're both. You're ready to receive and retain, to gain and govern, to increase and impact. That's divine stewardship. And it's being activated within you right now. You are being taught how to run your financial life like a kingdom, with laws, with principles, with structure. Divine money doesn't flow into confusion. It flows into clarity. So you're creating systems now, automated, intentional, empowered. You're removing leaks. You're setting boundaries. You're eliminating what drains and doubling down on what multiplies. The energy of your bank account is shifting. You're not only increasing what comes in, you're managing what stays. Money is no longer escaping your hands. It's building with you, and it's beginning to work for you. You'll wake up and realize your money is moving while you sleep, because divine strategy is doing the heavy lifting now. And in this new season, the divine will guide you to help others, not by enabling them, but by equipping them. Your wisdom is wealth. Your discernment is gold. And when you speak, it will open gates in the minds of others. You are not just becoming wealthy. You're becoming a wealth activator. This means your words carry weight. You can no longer afford to speak failure, fear, or lack. Every sentence you speak over your finances must be infused with belief. You are prophesying with your voice. You are manifesting with your mouth. You are shaping your financial future in real time. Chosen one, a divine transaction has already been initiated in the spiritual realm, and the remittance assigned to your name is now making its way to you. This is not just a blessing. This is a supernatural deposit with your destiny written on it. The heavens have released a powerful transfer, a wealth meant to realign your life with divine abundance. This is your time. This is your confirmation. You didn't stumble upon this message by accident. It is a direct sign that the miracle you've been waiting for has been approved. Watch this video all the way until the end, because it carries more than just words. It carries energy. It carries light. And write your warmest wishes and the number 99 in the comments. Doing so is a declaration. It's your way of participating in the flow of universal energy that brings wishes into reality. As you type your intentions, you're not just hoping, you're activating. You're pulling power from unseen realms into your reality. This is how the chosen awaken their miracles. Now, chosen one, like this video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel, and let's go even deeper. The divine economy doesn't operate like the systems of this world. Where earthly institutions have limited access and requirements, heaven simply operates on purpose and timing. And for you, the timing is now. You've been through cycles of lack, through seasons of spiritual testing, and through phases where it felt like the gates of abundance were shut tight. But this moment is different. This moment is sacred. This moment has been divinely marked for a shift in your financial atmosphere. A heavenly remittance is not just about money. It's about resources, opportunities, and provisions that are bigger than what your hands could have worked for. This is about a release from the throne room, a wealth that carries peace, healing, restoration, and divine strategy. There are transactions happening in the unseen right now. While others are worried about recessions, closures, and collapse, you are being quietly prepared for overflow. You are being positioned to receive what others couldn't even imagine. What God is releasing to you is too large to be explained by logic. Because it was never meant to be earned, it was meant to be inherited. You're stepping into inheritance blessings, where the work was already done and the reward is already sealed. You were never overlooked. You were being refined. You were never forgotten. You were being hidden for preservation. The divine remittance coming your way is loaded with everything the enemy tried to block. It carries back pay for all the times you poured out but weren't replenished. It carries restoration for all the doors slammed in your face. It carries honor to reverse the shame you endured in silence. You didn't miss your moment. Your moment was being multiplied behind the veil. You need to know something powerful. Your name has already been marked in the spiritual archives as one who is due for divine increase. The energy of wealth, success, and breakthrough has been following you, circling your life, and looking for alignment. The moment you believed that more was possible for you, the process began. And now the divine signals are converging. All delays are being canceled. Every force that tried to stop your rise is now being dismantled. What belongs to you is coming with speed. This heavenly remittance doesn't travel through banks. It travels through obedience, through alignment, and through divine connections. It may show up through a person you least expect. It may appear in the form of an open door you didn't even knock on. It may come as a divine idea, an unexpected opportunity, or a financial miracle that doesn't even make sense to the natural mind. But when it arrives, you'll know, because it will carry confirmation in your spirit. You'll feel it. You'll recognize that this is not ordinary. This is the fulfillment of something you once only dared to hope for. Chosen one, don't worry if you feel hidden right now. Don't panic if things seem quiet on the outside. Divine deliveries move in silence. The biggest transfers are happening in secret, but they are about to manifest in a very loud, undeniable way. And you will stand as proof that God doesn't forget those who carry faith through fire. You will become a sign that favor has no respect for circumstances. You are about to be celebrated for surviving what others didn't even know you endured. Even now, things are being rearranged on your behalf. The very systems that tried to resist your rise are now being commanded to release what they've withheld. Divine authority is speaking your name in rooms you've never entered. You're being brought into alignment with people, places, and provisions that carry your next level. Your heavenly remittance includes more than financial wealth. It includes clarity, peace, elevation, and favor that opens every locked door. You didn't just survive for no reason. You were kept. You were protected. Every delay was divine protection. Every detour was training for dominion. And now the gates are opening. Now the access is granted. Now the vaults of heaven are releasing what was always yours. Your name is on the remittance. The coordinates of your soul are known. No matter how long it's taken, or how far you feel from success, divine delivery doesn't miss. As you prepare to receive, keep your spirit open. Watch how people begin to bless you out of nowhere. Watch how your name will be spoken in places of power. Watch how things you didn't even ask for begin to land at your feet. This is your season of return. This is the time when what you've sown in secret gets rewarded in public. The tears you cried alone are about to be turned into testimonies that shake the atmosphere. Every seed planted in faith is now growing into a harvest of more than enough. Chosen one, don't question whether you're worthy. The remittance has already been signed, sealed, and scheduled. It's not about perfection. It's about purpose. And your purpose is drenched in divine abundance. The heavens are backing you. Your breakthrough is not pending. It's processing. Stay grounded. Stay aligned. Stay expectant. Because what's coming is larger than what you imagined. And it will arrive right on time, not a moment too soon, not a moment too late. This is only the beginning. Your atmosphere is changing. Your finances are shifting. Your influence is expanding. And all of it, every single bit of it, has been pre-approved by the Most High. The signal has already been sent. The wealth is already moving. And it's coming straight to you. What's arriving in your life isn't just a blessing. It's a total shift in your frequency. You are no longer aligned with limitation. You are no longer in resonance with struggle. You are now walking in the divine rhythm of overflow. This isn't just about finances. This is about your identity stepping into fullness. The resources that are on their way are simply physical manifestations of your spiritual elevation. You have graduated in the realm of the spirit. You have passed unseen tests. And now the release is in motion. You must understand that the universe doesn't operate on coincidence. It responds to vibration. And your vibration has shifted. You are no longer sending out signals of lack, fear, or confusion. You are emitting the frequency of divine trust, bold expectation, and supernatural belief. That frequency is magnetic. It pulls in people, provision, and power. It brings the heavenly remittance to your doorstep. It draws wealth to you like gravity. That is what's happening now. Your energy has reached the place of manifestation. You are attracting what others are chasing. You are receiving what others are begging for. This new remittance is coming with divine protection. It won't be stolen. It won't be delayed. It won't be sabotaged. Because it's not just for you. It's connected to a higher purpose. You are meant to be a conduit, a carrier, a vessel through which divine abundance flows to others. This is why you had to wait. This is why you had to mature. This is why you had to endure what didn't make sense. Because what's being trusted to you now is holy. It's weighty. It's sacred. And it's designed to not just bless you, but to bless generations through you. There are angels assigned to this remittance, invisible escorts, divine guardians. Nothing can block it. Nothing can detour it. It's been encrypted with your destiny, and it is bound to find you. If you've been feeling strange surges of energy, sudden peace in the midst of uncertainty, or deep knowing that something is coming, trust that. That's not your imagination. That's confirmation. That's divine assurance that the drop-off is close. You're in the delivery zone now. You're in the spiritual coordinates of overflow. The struggle you've known is expiring. The cycle of near misses is breaking. You won't have to hustle for this. You won't have to beg for this. You won't have to prove your worth for this. Because what's yours is now commanded to locate you. It's been drawn by the force of divine assignment, and there's no earthly power that can intercept it. You are not waiting for favor anymore. Favor is waiting for you to recognize it. It's around you. It's surrounding you. It's in the atmosphere right now. Get ready to experience divine transactions in everyday moments. You'll walk into a room and feel a shift. You'll speak, and people will listen differently. Your presence will carry weight. Your ideas will be seen as solutions. Your gifts will suddenly make room for you. Not because you changed who you are, but because your season has shifted. Your name has been elevated. And with it comes attention, opportunity, and supernatural income streams. There are doors about to open that don't make human sense. You'll find yourself in spaces where you once felt unqualified, but now you'll feel at home. Because the remittance coming your way is more than funds. It's a spiritual key. It unlocks rooms. It unlocks realms. It unlocks roles you never applied for. Your financial elevation is tied to divine strategy. Doors you didn't know existed are opening just for you. This is why your journey was so intense. This is why the warfare was personal. The enemy knew what was coming. He knew the kind of transfer that would shift entire bloodlines through you. That's why you were attacked in your sleep. That's why you had setbacks that seemed senseless. But here's what's true. What's about to land in your life will make every tear worth it. Every disappointment will be repurposed into elevation. Every failure will become a foundation. The greater the assignment, the greater the preparation. And now, that preparation is producing payoff. There is a difference between a miracle and a heavenly remittance. A miracle surprises you. A remittance rewards you. It recognizes what you've carried, what you've endured, what you've kept believing through. This is heaven's way of saying, you are seen, you are chosen, you are ready, you are trustworthy. And what has your name on it is not coming empty. It's coming heavy. Heavy with favor, heavy with purpose, heavy with supernatural authority. Expect to wake up feeling different. Expect to feel aligned in ways you can't explain. Expect divine downloads that show you where to go, who to call, what to start. Expect unexpected support. Expect money to flow from places you didn't know existed. Expect the impossible to bend for you. You've entered the realm where the rules change in your favor. You've stepped into the realm where the supernatural becomes your normal. It is no longer a question of if, it's now a matter of how soon. The wealth that's tied to your destiny has already been released from the vaults of heaven. Now it's simply navigating the path to you, and every step you take in trust, in alignment, in purpose, brings it closer. It's like a magnet locked onto your spiritual signature. The moment you fully embrace that you are worthy, that you are ready, and that it is already done, the manifestation multiplies. The momentum increases. The breakthrough rushes in. You're not behind. You're not late. You're not forgotten. You are simply arriving at your appointed time. And when heaven decides, nothing can reverse it. This is your appointed time for divine supply. You've lived through wilderness seasons, and now it's time for your promised land. The journey refined your soul. The waiting deepened your wisdom. And the reward will now stretch far beyond you. Get ready to overflow. Get ready to become the lender, not the borrower. Get ready to sponsor visions, fund missions, and build legacies. Get ready to create, to lead, to rise. The remittance is not coming to comfort you, it's coming to launch you. This is the wealth that fuels movements. This is the kind of provision that comes with purpose. And you have been chosen to carry it, to walk in it, to multiply it. You are no longer asking, you are receiving. You are no longer hoping, you are harvesting. You are no longer doubting, you are demonstrating. This is your remittance season. This is your appointed hour. Stay ready. Stay grounded. Stay expecting. Because what's coming will blow your mind and lift your entire life. Chosen one, now is the time to tune your heart to receive without resistance. Because sometimes what delays the divine delivery isn't the absence of blessing. It's the inability to believe it can really be this good. After so many years of struggle, your mind may be conditioned to expect just enough. But this remittance isn't just enough. It's more than enough. And your spirit must expand to contain it. You are being invited to think on a higher level. You are being called to unlearn the survival mentality and embrace the inheritance mentality. This is a new economy for you. It is not based on inflation, recession, or any earthly trends. It is governed by the laws of heaven, and in this law, overflow is the standard. Peace is your portion. Prosperity is your inheritance. Provision is your birthright. There's no begging involved. There's no bargaining required. There is only trust, alignment, and readiness. And you, chosen one, have reached the level where the divine supply is unlocked. This heavenly remittance will touch more than your bank account. It will reach into every dry area of your life. Relationships will be mended. Joy will return in places where sorrow lived for too long. Doors that once slammed shut will now swing wide open. The areas of delay will suddenly become areas of acceleration. The momentum you're about to feel is the universe making up for lost time. What took others 10 years will take you 10 weeks. Not because you are better, because you are chosen for an accelerated purpose. Expect sudden shifts. Expect favor that overrides protocol. Expect to receive news that shocks you in the best way. You may wake up in the morning and go to bed in a completely new reality. That is how quickly heaven moves when divine timing aligns with divine instruction. And you, dear one, are right in the center of that alignment. You've been prepared in secret for a very public breakthrough. The people around you may not understand what's happening. They may think it's luck, or coincidence, or timing. But you'll know. You'll feel it in your bones. This is not just a random blessing. This is the result of divine orchestration. This is the fruit of a surrendered life. And this is only the beginning. The remittance coming your way is not the peak. It's the launch pad. Chosen one, you're going to be entrusted with more than you've ever handled. This is why you were refined. This is why you were broken and rebuilt. Because the next level requires a stronger foundation. The increase that's coming is substantial. And with it comes influence, responsibility, and opportunity on a global scale. You're going to speak and nations will listen. You'll release one product and see global sales. You'll share one idea and watch it spark movement. Because this wealth comes with wisdom. This provision comes with power. Get ready to become the solution. You won't just be financially secure, you'll become a resource. Others will come to you, not just for help, but for healing. Not just for support, but for strategy. Your voice is going to carry weight. Your presence will shift atmospheres. Not because of who you are alone, but because of who's backing you. The authority that flows through you will be undeniable. People will feel it before you speak. That's what comes with divine wealth. It's not just money, it's mantle. There's no need to stress about how it will come. That's not your job. Your job is to remain in faith, to walk in peace, and to stay in alignment. The divine remittance has already been released. It is already traveling toward you. And it knows how to find you, even if you change locations, even if people try to shut you out, even if you don't see anything shifting yet. It's still coming, because what heaven assigns, it delivers, without fail. You'll begin to notice signs. Things that once caused you anxiety will no longer have the same power. You'll feel a calm in the middle of chaos. That's the presence of divine supply. That's the assurance that you are carried, that the heavens are covering you, and every need you have, spoken or unspoken, is already being met. The moment you surrendered, the response was released. You are not chasing money anymore. You are magnetizing abundance. Your vibration is pulling in exactly what you're meant to hold. Your actions are now being divinely directed. The right conversations, the right meetings, the right timing. It's all being orchestrated on your behalf. Even when it looks like nothing is moving, everything is being set in order. And when the timing hits, it will be swift, undeniable, and irreversible. Chosen one, you will not miss what's yours. You will not lose what's been marked for your life. You are not too late. You are not behind. You are in divine sequence. And this moment, right now, is part of your unfolding. What you are walking into will exceed what you were brave enough to ask for. It's not just a transfer of funds, it's a transfer of status. It's a shift in how the world perceives you. You are not just becoming wealthy. You are becoming who you were always destined to be. This is not hype. This is not just positive talk. This is a realignment with spiritual truth. And the truth is, what's yours is already on its way. You've crossed the threshold. You've entered the new dimension. Now you must carry yourself like it's already done. You must think like it's already happening. You must speak like you are already in the overflow, because how you carry your present determines how quickly your future unfolds. The language of faith is the currency of heaven. Speak what you see in your spirit, even if your surroundings don't match it yet. Because soon they will. The divine will always catch up with those who walk by faith. You are not being teased by visions. You are being prepared. You are not being tested to break. You are being positioned to rise. The pressure was a precursor, and now the release is inevitable. Everything you once prayed for, fought for, and cried over is now turning into fuel for your flight. You're being elevated, promoted, expanded, and every step you take from this moment forward is a step into divine territory. You are no longer hoping for overflow. You are hosting it. You are no longer trying to convince others of your value. Your results will speak for themselves. The remittance is going to put you in rooms you couldn't buy your way into. It's going to connect you with people who recognize your calling, not just your talent. And when it happens, remain humble. Stay rooted. Stay connected to the source. Because the same power that brought this to you will also teach you how to manage it, how to multiply it, and how to share it with wisdom. This isn't just for you. It's for those connected to your assignment. It's for the world that's waiting on your obedience. So prepare, not with fear, but with faith. Not with anxiety, but with excitement. Because you are not entering into a better season. You are entering into a blessed reality. The days of scraping by are over. The days of doubt are behind you. You are entering into the land of more than enough, and every resource you need is already en route. You were never meant to live in lack. You were never designed to settle for scraps while carrying the soul of royalty. The battles you faced weren't signs of being forgotten. They were signs that something sacred was being stored up for you. The longer the delay, the greater the delivery. The deeper the valley, the higher the climb. And now, the summit is in sight. The heavenly remittance assigned to your name is the proof that you've been recognized by the higher realms, seen through the shadows, and lifted up by the invisible hands of divine timing. The money that's coming your way won't just meet your needs. It will introduce you to a version of yourself that has been hidden under the pressure for far too long. The version of you that can give freely. The version of you that builds without fear. The version of you that blesses others without second-guessing your resources. The version of you that no longer worries about tomorrow because you are so connected to the supernatural source that supplies your today. You are entering an era where your decisions are no longer based on limitations. You are entering a space where your only question is, how much more good can I do with this increase? Because your spirit is no longer consumed with surviving. It's aligned with serving. This is why the remittance is coming. This is why heaven said yes. You've shown that your heart is not just open to receive, but also to release. And when heaven finds a vessel that can both receive and release, the flow never stops. You are stepping into divine flow. That means you're no longer operating on effort alone. You're now supported by supernatural grace. Things that once took you years will now take months. Doors that used to require effort will now open at the sound of your name. Because your name is no longer just your name. It's a divine key. It carries weight in the unseen. It is recognized by spiritual systems that have been waiting for your alignment. Do you understand how powerful that is? That means your steps are not random. They are part of a divine route. That means your past wasn't wasted. It was weaving you into the exact place where the delivery would find you. The remittance that's coming has been gathering strength the longer it was held. It's not arriving empty-handed. It's loaded. It's full. It's abundant. Because it had time to grow. And when it lands, it will be too much for just you. That's the kind of overflow you're entering, where you're not just a recipient, You become a resource. You won't have to ask how to bless others. You'll be flooded with opportunities to do so. And every time you give, you won't feel loss. You'll feel joy, because heaven blesses cheerful givers, and you were born to give with fire in your soul. The chains of your past financial struggle are breaking. That mindset that kept you questioning your worthiness to be wealthy, it's dissolving. You are worthy because you are willing. You are chosen because you are aligned, and that is enough. The rest is up to divine law, and that law has already declared you blessed. You've sacrificed. You've endured. You've outlasted seasons that were designed to crush you. But they didn't. They refined you. And now that you're standing tall with wisdom in your eyes and faith in your heart, the reward is being released. Not because you manipulated or forced your way forward, but because you surrendered to the timing of the higher realm. This surrender wasn't weakness. It was your greatest strength. When you gave up trying to control it all and trusted that something greater had your back, that's when everything began to shift. That's when the angels took notice. That's when the universe started to respond. You stopped chasing what was already running to you, and now it's about to arrive. You won't have to prove yourself anymore. You won't have to convince people to see your value. The proof will be in your fruit. The results will be so undeniable, so visible, so powerful. Even your enemies will have to acknowledge that something divine is at work in your life. You're becoming a walking testimony, a moving miracle, a living example that heaven rewards those who don't give up. You're going to see what happens when divine timing meets divine favor. You'll witness the kind of turnaround that only the Most High can orchestrate. Things will go from stagnant to accelerated, from overlooked to overbooked, from just enough to more than enough. And you'll know that this didn't happen because of connections, followers, or strategies. It happened because you were in divine alignment. This remittance is different. It's not conditional. It's not seasonal. It's eternal. It is part of the divine covenant placed on your life before you ever took your first breath. It is a return to what has always belonged to you. A reactivation of what was always inside you. The wealth is not just coming to your hands. It's awakening your spirit. And when your spirit is awakened, everything around you comes alive. Your ideas multiply. Your energy increases. Your relationships deepen. Your influence expands. That's the true wealth. The kind that transforms not just your lifestyle, but your legacy. And this is what's arriving now. Not just for your benefit, but for the world you're destined to touch. So prepare the space. Prepare the environment. Clean out old fears. Clear away expired beliefs. Make room. Because the delivery is on the way. Not by chance. Not by accident. But by divine design. The vaults of heaven have been opened. The spiritual dispatch has been ordered. And the angels are carrying out the transfer right now. You'll look back on this season and understand why it had to take time. Why the silence was necessary. Why the waiting wasn't punishment. It was preparation. The remittance wouldn't mean as much if it came too soon. But now it's right on time. And when it arrives, it will not only provide, it will transform. You're not just about to receive money. You're about to receive confirmation. You're about to receive clarity. You're about to receive peace. You're about to receive alignment in every area that felt lost, broken, or delayed. What's being deposited into your life is beyond logic. It's beyond prediction. It's supernatural. And you are ready. Chosen one, now that the spiritual transaction has been approved and the process is underway, it's important that you prepare your internal world to match what's arriving in your external reality. The vibration of abundance does not survive in an environment of fear, doubt, or small thinking. You are being asked to expand, not just in vision but in capacity. What's coming is not only big in amount, it's big in purpose. You are being entrusted with something sacred, something that will impact generations beyond your own. Your role is no longer just to survive the system. it's to shift the system. The remittance that's headed your way is not just about upgrading your lifestyle. It's about upgrading the way you move, the way you speak, the way you think, and most of all, the way you lead. This is financial leadership rooted in divine wisdom. You are not being enriched just to consume. You are being funded to construct, to create, to build altars of transformation where others will be blessed by what overflows from your cup. There's a reason the old ways have been crumbling around you. There's a reason the things you used to tolerate no longer feel comfortable. The vibration of your life has increased, and with that, a sacred shedding is taking place. The things that are not aligned with your next level are falling away, because they cannot survive in the environment your blessing requires. Don't fight this. Don't fear it. Allow it. What's being removed is only making space for what is far greater.